this is a VDW exclusive battle between myself, AJ, and AJ is going to lead off with Gothatel. And there's his goth chick coming out there. And I lead off with my Houndoom. So Gothel frisks me. And I'm like, and then she runs away. So I'm like, she feels me up and run away. And AJ sends out Stunt Fist. I thought she was going to go for Thunder Wave or something to slow down my Amaterasu, but didn't. So I decided to withdraw Houndoom and send in Nidoking. And I don't know why I sent in Nidoking, because I had a feeling his Stunt Fist had Scald. And sure enough, it did. And that severely hit my Nidoking. And I get the Hax Burn. So I get the burn. And I misclicked, and instead of going for Earth Power, I went for Sludge Wave. And this is why it's very important to pay attention to your game, because if had I done Earth Power would have probably taken out his Stun Fist or mortally wounded it, because it's weak to its own self-typing, because it's ground electric. But anyway, goes for Scald, and Scald takes my Nidoking out. So I'm kind of like a little peeved because I misclicked, but oh well, the taunt wore. So I send back in my Houndoom because I want him to use Scald, because I know I'm going to switch into my Storm Drain Lily. So he goes for the Scald like I predicted, and I get the special attack boost from the Storm Drain. This Lily is a mixed attacker, so I have a special move and physical move. So I decide to set up on it, go for the curse, get that good old attack and defense raise, because it has more special defenses than defenses, I believe. So either way, the Stun Fist goes to discharge, and I know AJ, he's hoping for the Para Hacks. His discharge is not effective. He gets his life up, and he goes for the discharge again. Doesn't do anything, but I know he's hoping for the Para Hacks. I didn't get the Para Hacks. I go for the Energy Ball. And with the little bit of special attack raise, it was able to do a little minute damage. And I was hoping for the special defense drop. I didn't get that. Stun Fist gets life up leftovers. And then AJ withdraws Stun Fist and sends in Simisage. When he goes on that withdrawal, I decided to use Curse again, because I want to build up my defense and my special attack, because had he kept Stun Fist in there, I know eventually I would have killed him with Energy Ball. So he goes for Grass Whistle. I avoid it, and I'm like, AJ's trying to hack me all around the board. I go for Rock Slide, and Rock Slide takes a great amount of damage off of his Simisage. So I decide to withdraw, because I see AJ's going for the hacks. He's playing hacks today. And I send in Imperial, my Magic Bounce Espeon. And like clockwork, he went to put me to sleep again. And instead, I just bounced it back and put him to sleep. So I decide to set up, because his Simisage is asleep. I go for one Calm Mind. And this turn of sleep is his second turn sleep. And in 5th gen, sleep turns only last for 3 turns. So I just decide to not be greedy and go for the Shadow Ball, because I don't want this guy to wake up and crunch me or whatever. So AJ sends out Cash Jr., that's what we like to call his Aggron. And I decide to switch back into my Lily, because I know my Lily can take at least 1 hit from this thing. AJ goes for the Rock Polish, which I did not predict, but I should have known, because it's Cash Jr. So he goes for the Head Smash, and Head Smash just totally takes out my Lily with no problems. And plus, on top of that, it's a critical, so I'm like, wow, that hurt. But I have Rocky Helmet on it, and it injures the Aggron. So I decide to send in my Houndoom, because my Houndoom is Focus Sash, and I know I can take him out with my Fire move. So his Aggron goes for Aqua Tail instead of Head Smash, which I thought was smart, because Head Smash sometimes has problems missing, and he would have missed, and then that would have been danger. Houndoom survives. It's another critical for AJ, and I go for the Fire Blast, and Fire Blast just takes Aggron out just like I planned before because I knew it was Focus Sash and I knew AJ would try to kill it, and I wanted to get rid of that Aggron because of his Rock Polish. So he sends in his Swanna, and I'm like, I don't have my Lily, so I'm just going to leave Houndoom in there and let Swanna do her thing. Swanna surfs and takes Houndoom out, no problem. Lose some life from a life store. I decide to send in my Swoobat. Fight bird with bird. I go for the Calm Mind. Swoobat is really not good in its non-Dream World form. So I'm just can't wait till when I get a Swoobat in Dream World form, because even after one Calm Mind and I have high special defenses, this thing still cannot take special defensive hits, super effective hits even. So I barely survived that Ice Beam. I get a little leftovers up, and AJ withdraws Swanna and sends in Stunfisk again, and I go for Psyshock. And Psyshock does a pretty decent amount of damage on his Stunfisk. So we both get our life replenished with leftovers. And I'm like, man, and the whole time I'm like, I'm not going to play with Swoobat no more until I get a Dream World one. That's the whole time I'm thinking. So AJ withdraws Stunfisk and sends out Goth. And I go for the Energy Ball because I wanted to take out Stunfisk, but what I should have done was Calm Mind again. But I didn't. I didn't want to be greedy. I go for the Energy Ball. Energy Ball does nothing to Gothel. I get the leftovers up. So I decide to try the Air Slash Flinch combo on his Gothel, so give me a chance for my life to go up. I go for the Air Slash. Air Slash does a pretty decent amount of damage, but then it does not flinch, and I get the Thunder Wave hacks. So I'm like, great. Thunder Wave hacks, I'm slower. We both get the leftovers, life replenish. Just go round. And I'm still like, Dreamworld Swoobat would have taken the Ice Beam, so it's got that goes for Dark Pulse, and Dark Pulse just takes me out completely. I send in my Espeon, again because I know he can't hack me with Espeon, and Espeon can set up, and Espeon can take those Dark Pulses. So, I go for the Carmine, and I'm not worried about being hacked by his Gothel because Magic Bounce. Get my attack up. He goes for Dark Pulse like I predicted, and Dark Pulse hits me, and pretty decent damage. But I'm like, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind because I want to be greedy. I'm gonna get my Espeon super effective Calm Mind up so I can hit whoever comes out after Gothel. And Gothel goes for that good old Dark Pulse again. And the whole time I'm just saying, please don't get a crit on me, because he's been getting a lot of crits in this match. And I'm like, I don't need a crit right now. I just need my Espeon to build up. So I'm looking at my life and I said, I'm in the yellow zone. Let me just go for the Shadow Ball and take this thing out completely. Because I got 2 Calm Minds, max special attack. So take out Gothel with no problems. Gothel is out of there. And he sends in Swanna, and I'm like, I'll just go for my Psyshock. I have 2 boosted Calm Minds plus Psy Gem, so I know this thing is not going to survive because it does have minimum life gone from it due to its Life Orb Surf that killed off my Houndoom. So Psyshock takes that thing out completely. I go for a Shadow Ball here on the Butterfree, which I kind of wish I should have went for Psyshock, but either way, I went for the Shadow Ball, and Butterfree lives it, and then I know Butterfree is about to get rid of my Espeon because I don't have enough life to take that Bug Buzz. So Bug Buzz just takes out Espeon, and in doing so, the Life Orb, or what I like to call it, Life Kill, takes out Butterfree. Butterfree's down for the count. We both have our last Pokemon out, I send in my Goulet, Texas, and he has the severely wounded Stunfisk. So I just say, forget, I'm not going to set up nothing. I'm just going to go for the close combat. This is our last Pokemon against each other and just get rid of that thing. Texas gets the special defense drop, but I take out Stunfisk. Down to the wire. Good game, AJ. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And please check out VictiniDreamWorld. Thanks for watching.